What's up everyone, I'm MattJS93 and welcome to episode 10 of Taking the Hybrid Road, and we are kickstarting this episode off by doing a little bit more trading. This time I'm picking up Jean-Fran, who's right back in the Liga BBVA. He's not the best right back in this league, but he is one of the more affordable right backs, and for his pace more people will go after him than, say, Dani Alves, because Alves is quite expensive, and if you're trying to build a quick team, Jean-Fran is probably one of the right backs you're gonna want to go for. And here we can see some of our players have sold. Guarin from last time, I bought him in a 4-1-2-1-2 centre mid, converted him down to a CDM, and I made quite a few grand profit on him. And you can see there was some Guarins in our watch list that we still want, and we're listing up these Jean-Frans. Picked them up for about £1,000, and we're going to list them for 1,500 coins, and the Guarins for 2,500, and they do all eventually sell for around about that price. And we're going into our first game. This guy has quite a nice Premier League side. A few players at formation, but the other players are very, very good. And it has to be said, all the goals that this guy scored, bar about one of them, were resultants from crosses. And you can see the first goal and the second goal, both from him just running down the wing and crossing it in, and Van Persie, being the bit of a god that he is, putting it in with his head. And I think this might have been the goal which wasn't a cross. Oh no, wait, it was. Yeah, so all of his goals were crosses, because the next goal here, he does get a corner, and a corner is pretty much a cross, and Vincent Kompany's there, and he makes it 4-0. At this stage of the game, my team was a bit mismatched, and there wasn't really a whole lot of cohesion between the players, and so I was finding it very difficult, especially coming up against these gold teams that were just, even though they weren't 100% chemistry, they were still extremely hard to beat, because obviously I'm a mix of gold, silver and bronze players. And after that game, a few of our players have sold. Sometimes I don't play the 3 games that I put in each episode one after another. Sometimes I'll come back, so if the trading's one after another, there is quite a large time gap between them. I just don't tend to show it. And Phillips is out of contracts, and we need to whack a silver one on him. I've got these contracts from my free packs, and also packs that I've opened with the FIFA points, which you did see yesterday. And for this second game, look at that squad. Win and really good bronzes around him. He has Sinclair, the informed bronze up front, who is just an absolute animal. And what I was saying is, I did hope you enjoyed the pack opening yesterday, the FIFA points that got me up to about 100k. And that's where all the contracts have come from that we were applying to Phillips. And I have to say, Phillips, 88 pace, he really does not show it one little bit. He can't really, well, he can beat players down the line, but like in a one-on-one situation where he's pretty close to players, he doesn't seem to be able to get that massive head of steam above them, and we get a pretty lucky goal there, but cutting in from the wing to pass it to Donovan, and then a lucky deflection in. And it is currently 2-2, but it doesn't last too long. I thought my keeper might have been able to save that. And Eric Sinclair, the inform, with like 70 shooting for a bronze, that is extremely good shooting stat, and he does put the majority of chances away. And Jordan Slew is a bit pacey as well. I don't think he's got that good of a shot as he did in the last game, but Donovan had a bit of a spaz out there. He thought he had someone wrap someone around his shoulder, or yeah, whatever I'm trying to say, and he basically was dancing on his own, and he looked like a bit of a loner. And after this game, we had some serious contract problems and fitness problems. We have about 6 players out of contract, and about 3 or 4 with below 85 fitness, and I'm trying to keep my players above that fitness level so I can still compete against the players. And I do apply a fitness card to my goalkeeper, which I suppose isn't highly necessary, but you still want him to have enough fitness so he can sprint off his line pretty quickly. And for the final game of the episode, he has a pretty decent Premier League attack with Moses, Aysadi and Barini. Moses and Aysadi being very, very good wingers. Aysadi having those 5-star skills, and Moses just seems to be so much better in this game than he was in FIFA 12. But we do take the lead. Kenny Miller makes it 1-0, and then we do go for a little bit of a smart pass to Austin to make it 2-0. And it was quite hard to edit this game actually, because there's no score in the top left hand corner, so if I've missed out a goal, I apologise, but I don't think I have. So I've done a half decent job editing this, and Miller here just going inside and out with the step overs, and he slots it away with his weak foot. I think he has 3-star skills and 3-star weak foot, so he is pretty competent with both feet. But this guy managed to wriggle inside and pass it to Barini, who is a pretty low rated goal player, but he is pretty decent in this game from this match that I played against him. I haven't used him myself, but he does look an alright little player. I think he's got like 78 pace, which isn't amazing, but it's enough to get past players, and he goes for a smart pass there. Do not blame him. I think that was to make it 4-4 now, but this guy sort of falls apart after this. Oh no, this makes it 4-4. Bit of an unlucky bobble through the keeper's hands for Moses, and now this guy sort of falls apart. A nice little pass into Miller, but the rebound comes to Beckham, and he's slotting that away pretty easily. And Miller cutting inside here, roulette's past one, and then another roulette, and finishes it with his weak foot. And that is how that cookie crumbled. It was 6-4 to me, and we do now win the division title. It took us 3 games. We left it pretty late, and if you did enjoy this episode, please do give it a like, comment as well. If you could share the video, because I think sub boxes are still messed up, I would be greatly appreciated. Follow me on Twitter. I've been MatchAS93. Thanks for viewing.